we were
No.
You just fix the microphone before we go live. Well, I've got like a nice tip window in this.
Tip window. That's how we're opening it. You've got a good tip window.
Yeah, I feel like it's a good way to open it. I forgot how quickly the countdown is. You still don't look like you. I don't get it.
I know. I don't get it. I don't know what's happened.
It's fine.
Is my hair usually different? I don't know.
You usually have it tied up. It's sort of spiraling like a spider. Is that insulting?
A little bit.
A little bit. I love how you're completely covering the relic of knowledge too. You dick. It's like blocked out.
Oh, I know what it is. I'm wearing a pale coloured shirt. It's washing me out.
Oh. Yeah,
Yay.
that's weird. Hello, Donna. You're early. I would say you're the first here, but there are other people here. They're just not singing.
They're just not chatting.
Bees Central. You could say it was the bee's knees. Some would say. And McDutton's back again for round 2 after last night's.
Yeah, round two.
Well, usually we never stream twice in a weekend, so this is rare. Yeah, this will be a discussion about chapter 11. I feel like I'm not very close to the microphone. I blame you. You're like...
Yeah, hopefully no weirdos.
Oh, maybe YouTube will fucking advertise us on the recommended page again and we'll get a bunch of Trump and Christians. That's going to be fun.
Love that.
This will be a shorter live stream than usual because it is a Sunday night and we both have work the next day.
Mm-hmm.
But since we're approaching the end of the volume, it was kind of nice to get in a couple more live streams.
Yeah.
Before we're done. So yeah, if you haven't seen chapter 11, this is not a spoiler-free zone at all.
This is spoiler zone.
Spoiler central.
Straight up spoiler central.
Yeah. We'll be talking about a couple of things. I'm going to try and stay on track as much as possible, which is, very different with this stream because somebody always throws a wrench in the chat and then that makes me spiral.
Usually me.
Yeah, or you. Yeah, you're usually the cause. So we're definitely going to talk about the mech fight. That's probably the first thing we're going to talk about, how that's going to end. We're going to talk about Argus and Atlas's relationship going forward after everything that's happened.
What to expect from it.
We're going to talk about Adam's scar. Mm-hmm. The fighting animation from the episodes.
Yep.
The romantic coding with Blake and Yang.
And the
Beauty and the Beast parallels. And last thing we're going to talk about is the sort of general response from Kruby and Aaron and after the episode went live, because obviously a few things have happened since we streamed last night even.
Yeah,
so
there's been a lot of crazy shit.
It'll be fun to talk about that.
So, yeah, information gathering.
Yeah, so that if you have anything you want to specifically say about those topics, then feel free to chime in, but we're going to try not get too distracted this time because we do want to actually finish at a reasonable hour.
Well, we gotta.
I mean, you're going to die. I might not be quite so bad.
Yeah, well, those 7 a.m. starts are great.
Yeah. Right. Whilst you sort of wrangle the chat, see what lads we have, say our hoes, I'm going to share the Goatman Bridge stream
Goatman Bridge
on Tumblr.
Yeah. All right. Well, hey again, everyone.
Hey, Adora.
Hey, Adora.
I'm just distracting you. Sorry. You keep going.
Yeah. Do you guys think Adam is a bastard child of Jack?
You're very quiet, by the way, when you do that.
No.
When you read things out, you don't need to whisper them. Okay?
Okay. Rude. But whatever.
You do it. It's silly. You don't need to do it.
I don't think he is.
Oh, yeah. I've seen a theory about it, though.
I've not seen any theories of this, actually, but I just don't believe in it.
I don't believe in it either. I feel like it's a bit strange as theories go. I feel like Jack would not bang a Faunus because he's so disgusted by the concept of them.
Yeah. I feel like maybe that would be a reason why he would, because as they say about cheaters and stuff like that, people who cheat are more likely to accuse their partners of cheating because they've got a guilty conscience.
Bonus kink. No.
So, it's possible, but I just don't think that Adam's our guy for that.
If he's done it at all and has actually slept with the enemy, I guess in his case, then it's not going to be Adam's not going to be the result of that.
No.
I think Adam's significance in the story has been his significance as the
The
leader
X.
of the White Fang, and obviously like a sort of insight into how far things can go and how violence and vengeance can just create more of that. Like, I don't think Adam's reveal of his injuries made him like me sympathize with his actions at all.
Yeah,
it just was more to me like this violence has produced this violence. Like, that's it.
That's just it, though.
And he's not exactly going against what happened to him. He's just continuing the cycle of violence and continuing to scar and maim people for no reason. What end?
Yeah, just to be that guy.
Yep. Yeah. I'm just gonna share the stream. I got distracted by the chat.
Okay.
Y'all are at it again. It is a nice bonus for a Sunday. Usually, never ever stream any other day than a Saturday.
It's Lissa.
Lissa, we didn't invite you. You're only allowed on Saturday chats. We have no Lissa chat space on this live stream on a Sunday.
We don't have time for this kind of
You don't have a time slot. And Jorah, you're gonna have to be more professional than usual. But clearly, you've not listened.
No Sunday Lissas.
Lissa, it's a Sunday. It's a holy day. We have no need for your gay ass.
Jorah Sundays.
That sounds kind of gross. Sounds like an ice cream.
Don't eat me, please.
Don't eat me. Yeah.
Lissa, are you excited to be part of the stream next week?
I'm very hyped to have the Lissa in the flesh.
Yeah.
Honestly.
I've missed that boy.
Yeah. And it should be a 4-person squad. I reckon the shark will probably stay for streaming too.
Thank you. Is your name pronounced Reina?
Rania? Extreme missing you memes. It was when we had that chat the other night on the messengers when we were on holiday, and it was just chaos.
Yeah. Ow.
Oh, dude, don't stay up. If it means you're gonna be tired at school.
Yeah. Oscar, you changed your profile pic.
We're good. We are good.
Yay! It is Reina. I'm really happy about that. That's a really pretty name.
Why are you trying to sniff this micro?
Proper ASMR.
What were you gonna say?
Totally cocked that.
Imagine you said something other. Yes, welcome to the party of our live stream. If you've not been before, it's a bit of a baptism of fire.
Yeah, we usually have some regulars like Lissa, Oscar. We have Goatman Adam Taurus.
Yeah, the goat boy. Oh my god! If you just caught that, he just burped into the microphone.
You're disgusting.
Stop banging the radiator with your tail. Stop it. He's being so listen. Me and you are gonna have to have a serious chat after this live stream's done. Hey, don't make me daddy up on you. He's just looking to you like, please support me.
I support you.
Oh yeah, Jorah's a microphone. Yeah. Imagine.
This is the largest boom mic that we could get. Please share that quickly.
I know, it's every time something distracts me.
But yeah, so next week it's going to be us two, Shark Boy, and the Lisanati.
It's going to be like the full squad.
Yeah. So I think we mentioned it in the chat yesterday. The background's going to be a little different because we're going to have to move to a different room to accommodate for all four of us.
No way we're all in here.
This room is okay sized, but it's quite small.
It's fine
Alex
for just us.
For it.
It's like fine for us.
Yeah.
But add more to the mix.
Ow.
Where is the lava girl? I'm the lava girl, I guess. Yeah. With the shark boy who's not here.
Yep.
I don't know what that makes you.
Okay.
What are we gonna do when the volume 6 ends? We plan to 100% react to Genlock.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It depends how much we're into it if we do Genlock live streams.
Yeah, we might do different discussions depending on like what people want to hear. So like Game of Thrones.
And we have certain like other topics. We have a Patreon that we do like polls for topics for videos. So yeah, we're definitely gonna do some of those. I think the next one coming up is we're going to be talking about potential sequels to RWBY.
Yep. Also, good question. Bi Yang or lesbian Yang? Discuss. My personal thought on it is she's never actually shown much interest in men apart from using them to get what she needs or wants. Which is something I've seen in myself. Apart from my male friends, obviously, but yeah, she never actually shows that she is attracted to men ever.
Yeah.
So I think she's just gay.
Yeah, I think so too.
I
think
fucking love that picture.
I think Blake.
I think Blake's bi.
Blake is definitely bi.
Jorah.
Oh my god, he nearly battered my face with his feet.
Maybe.
I want a Stark prequel would be pretty lit.
We've been live for like 11 minutes, Robbie.
But I think because I don't know, I'm not a huge fan of treading over ground that we already know. I know that we don't know much about Stark, but I'd rather see things happening in the future rather than the past.
Yeah.
Like, I wouldn't mind like a short spin-off that's like maybe like a 6-episode thing that's just like, here's some Stark backstory back in Beacon, but it's not like their next huge RWBY project. It's just a sort of bonus, maybe even like an in-between project whilst they're working on the next thing. Because I really can't see them giving up RWBY properly after the main story's done. I think they'd probably more likely take a few years break and then come back. Maybe with new writers. I don't know if Miles and Kerry would want to come back. Don't know.
They might. They might not.
It's up to them. They may decide that that's them done with it, or maybe it's their baby and they can't let it go. Or they do like a sort of supervisionary role where they don't really have a whole lot of influence on what happens, but they sort of like are consulted on certain things. What did you guys think of the mech fight? I thought it was pretty awesome. Especially with Crow utilising his bird powers and John amplifying Nora's aura. Yeah. Very cool use of everybody's abilities in the fight.
It's fantastic.
I didn't expect to enjoy the mech fight as much as I did.
But it was really well done. So I appreciate what they did with it. Because like everyone was so focused on how excited they were for all of the B stuff to happen.
Yeah.
That they never really focused on the mech. But actually, despite no one being particularly hyped about it, it ended up being a really good fight.
Well, yeah, because it wasn't the sort of pivotal fight of the episode. It was it was like the appetizer, I guess. But it was still really fucking tasty.
Just for the pièce de résistance.
Yeah.
Which was
that little cliffhanger with RWBY.
I cannot believe that woman was straight up ready to just fucking kill a child.
Well, you know, it's going to be very interesting how they actually end the fight. Like, what if Ironwood already did get Crow's letter and has sent like forces to Argus because he knew that they were going to Argus?
Would be interesting.
What was it they said? Crow said about scrambling fighters. I think he meant from Argus's base, but it wouldn't. Oh my god, dog! It wouldn't surprise me if Atlas can like receive signals from Argus. You're gonna have to get ejected from the live stream. You're being such a pain. He's literally in your hoodie.
He's eating my hoodie.
Hey.
Thanks, Maya.
Thank you. Much appreciated. Wait, is this a Maya from Tumblr? I don't know. Because people don't have the exact same names as Tumblr. I'm like, who are these people?
I love you, but you're being a menace.
Have we seen the theories that Oscar's semblance is a shield? No, I haven't actually seen much theories about Oscar's semblance, but that'd be rad. Lady Maya.
Yeah, Lady Maya of Lesbos.
Oh, I think I know who this is.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be a rad semblance. And it also isn't like too similar to Jean's as well, if it's like an organic shield that he can create.
Yeah, like it's
alright, dog.
Oh, I have Lesbos.
I thought there's two of you. You were just like hiding there in the shadows.
Unbelievable.
That's funny.
Many Mayas.
Too many Mayas.
I had a D&D character called Maya. She wouldn't have, oh my god, done you guys much justice.
Yeah, you did. That was funny. She was really gay, to be fair. She was like hopelessly gay. She was like the summarization of useless lesbian. Even though her character backstory didn't suggest she was useless, the way you played her kind of was. But now
I'm useless.
You've embraced that now with your new character.
Yeah.
Where you are like very dim. It's so funny.
He wants you. Pet him.
Okay.
He's wagging.
He's wagging.
He's wagging.
He's wagging.
He's doing a big wag.
Oscar's shield is made of bubble wrap. Fuck. That's not. Well, I mean, it would be kind of entertaining. Do you think Sister Snow or Daddy Ironwood will potentially step in to save the group from the Mecha Sarge? I think so. Or, as suggested last night, a giant Grim that's attracted by all the negativity, because the people of Argus are pretty scared right now. And as much as it probably wouldn't be able to do much in Argus because of its huge walls, everyone else is on the coastline, so maybe a big old Grim will come and fuck things up, pull the mech down. That'd be cool. Kraken Grim. We were on that last night. That'd be rad. The Megalodon Grim. I know they're not gonna, but I'd like a Megalodon Grim.
It's because you love sharks.
Or just some like really big prehistoric aquatic thing would be lit.
Actually, there was a lot of Kraken chat last night.
There was a lot of Kraken chat last night.
You can just review last night's
deep Kraken chat.
Yeah. Hey, Goatman!
We're
on your bridge,
we're on your fucking bridge, Goatman. That I wanted to make that edit, but someone else did a fantastic job of it, so I can't even be bitter. It made me laugh so much. If you haven't seen it, it's on Tumblr. It's a great Goatman bridge edit of chapter 11. Yes, I did. Of course I did. A Cthulhu Grim would be next level, but that's definitely not something we're gonna get now. That'll be a later. He's eating your arm. That'll be a later on meme. I would love a. You know what? I really want a Grim that's completely out with Salem's control. I know she's like connected to the Grim, but one that's just like so ancient and old and also super intelligent that she has no control over it. And you know, the brothers said that the planet was like an experiment, so maybe they have other planets with Grim on it, like different kinds of Grim that we haven't seen. That'd be rad if one of them, because Cthulhu is like a dark space creature, so it would make sense.
Yeah.
And that sort of lore would be fucking rad. Alien Grim. Yeah, and we can have some X-Files memes. Lissa's just like
or just some Stranger Thing memes.
Lissa, do you remember when we did that picture, that X-Files like squat as Weiss and Yang at a convention? And it was like over a pile of penny coins. That was so good. Yeah, the posters. I don't remember there being one about
the bees.
The potential battle with Aaron. There was one that was like the fall of Beacon. So I don't know if that's what you're meaning. And then we did see the water one. Someone sent it last night. Therefore, aliens, ancient aliens. Can we have like an ancient alien sort of lad in if there is an alien girl?
God, please.
We've already had the sort of Blake
Shark Boy can be the ancient.
He could do the ancient aliens memes. Great. I want him to do a theory video about Alien Grim now.
I think it would be fantastic.
Oh, Tristan the Mist. Oh yeah. That was one of the posters.
Oh,
right, we're gonna have to eject him, I think.
Not from the room.
Yeah.
No.
He's just gonna keep climbing.
It's because he wants my hoodie.
Give him your hoodie then.
No.
No.
Don't get.
Penny's death was still fresh, and there we were. Yeah, it was literally volume 3 and just finished.
Dora is the creep of the stream so far. He stuck his nose down my top. Hi.
He's like, whatever way I can climb on you, I will.
Go away.
I feel like so many people from Tumblr are here that I don't realize they're actually here. They're just like silent, which is fine. Dora, listen. He's like, no. You know what he would want to do? He wants to like sit on his front half on me and his ass on you. That's like his dream.
That's
his goal.
He's done that before.
You know, it would be actually crazy if they have foreshadowed like all the upcoming plots of the volume in those cinema.
What?
I can't even explain this on stream. I'll have to explain it to you later.
Oh no. Are you sure you can't explain? Wait, can we mute it?
No, we can't mute it.
Yeah, we can.
No, we're not muting it. You're gonna have to just live in mystery. You need to eject it all. No. He is the true creeper in the room.
No, he didn't.
There's a reason he's rowdy. Guys, if you're wondering, this is the dicks out for Jorah live stream. Oh no. I can't believe that. On live stream, but at least no one could see it. I couldn't even bring myself to look. Right. You're getting ejected out, you dirty. That's the first time he's ever done that. He kind of humped my leg, not gonna lie. I thought he was just here to chew my sleeves, but no, there was some grinding action going on.
I can't believe our dog did that.
Oh man, we're gonna have to get him snipped now. That's the first stage. He's getting riled up. Why weren't you good enough for him? Why didn't he do it to you?
Is it because of my perfume? He's trying to get it. This door keeps moving. It's not a ghost.
This is gonna be
it's Jorah.
It's gonna be in those live stream things, you know.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Just keep seeing the door move.
It's so creepy. Right, I'm gonna.
Okay.
Consent. He
Right.
didn't have my consent. Right, back on track. From the, I don't know, Jorah's just became a demon. I want Yang to yeet her bike at me, to be honest. Mood. Honestly. That was some peak. We will talk about that. We're sticking to the sort of Atlas Argus shit right now.
Yeah, so
how do we think the people of Argus are going to respond to the happenings at the base? Because obviously,
so far they look pretty concerned.
Yeah, they've made a point of like cutting to the city a few times during this fight to show people like genuinely quite worried.
Yeah,
and
a little bit scared.
And I don't doubt that they're going to be pretty fucked off about what's happening down there. Maybe even more so when they find out that they were literally attacking children.
Yeah.
Like, that's the big thing. It's not like it was bandits or White Fang rogues. It was, like,
someone
children.
actually mentioned, I can't remember where it was, but someone said that maybe the people will think it's a White Fang attack.
Well, because it's because of Adam.
No, just like because of the general chaos of it. That it might be a White Fang attack because the mechs come out.
Yeah. I don't buy that one. I think they'll know that it's something more dubious than that.
Yeah.
Sorry, I missed something in the chat there. Potential big ground attack from the sea could be great training for RWBY. I think it would be really fucking cool.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know if we have time for it. We have 2 episodes left, potentially quite a long finale since there was originally 13 and 14, but now we know it's just 13.
Yeah.
So, could be in for a very long finale, which could have a lot. I don't think it will just be a sort of chatting recuperation finale. It will definitely have to have some action in it, and that would be really cool, actually, if Adam is beaten and Blake and Yang return to the rest of the group to take down like a bigger opponent.
Mm-hmm.
That would be nice.
Yeah.
Adam got pollinated by that bumblebee.
Yep.
Honestly, still can't believe that canonically happened. I can't believe that bike smashed into him from so high up. You know how many good edits I've seen of it already? There was one to All-Star that I watched last night that broke me. Because the beat of it landing is great for the somebody. It's great. I can't wait to see Hammer Time's edit to it, actually. They've already done some pretty lit editing this volume, so this will be like exceptional material for memes. The bike will rise from the seas and smash. Yeah, maybe the bike will come back possessed by a giant seeker.
The Kraken will ride Bumblebee.
Just like this. Just like way oversized.
It's this like huge monster, and it's just on the bike like this. That's how it goes. Whee!
Oh.
Nice.
This is how we're going to do the rest of the stream now, is you're just going to look this way and I'll tell you what's on the chat.
No. Okay, expectations for Atlas.
Wait, no, not going to Atlas. It was more about Atlas intervention in Argus. Like, would Ironwood show up?
I think Ironwood might show up.
Or maybe he'll send Winter, potentially. Like, once he realizes... Because I think that Argus could have sent Distress. It depends if she did or not, but to send signals to Atlas to say, we're under attack. Send, like, airships as reinforcement.
Yeah.
But if Ironwood's already aware that the group are going to Argus, he might have sussed what might be going on.
And Salem sent Tyrion after Ruby and Co. No, she sent them to Vacuole.
Yeah, Salem sent Watts and Tyrion to Atlas to prepare so that Atlas and Vacuole couldn't make an alliance, because basically if those two nations make an alliance with each other, then it kind of fucks Salem's plans, is what seems to be the case. Right. It's happening, troops. Sweets when you know there's a Scot in the chat. Bumblebee got the most honourable death from all the volumes Ruby's had. It was a sad death.
Yeah.
Top 10 anime deaths right there. And Gamble, obviously.
Right. Adam's scar.
Are we going to talk about Adam's scar now?
Back on track.
Cool.
Adam's scar.
What do we want to talk about with Adam's scar?
It sucks, but it doesn't make me like him anymore.
Any more than you do. Yeah.
I have sympathy that it happened, but I don't have sympathy for him as a person.
Yeah. Schnee Dust Company.
Schnee Dust Company.
Which I'm suspecting maybe he was employed by them in the past in a sort of slave capacity. And perhaps he did rile up a bunch of faunists there to like break out, and they caught him and did that to him as like a warning. I could see something like that.
Yeah.
And yeah, Goat Boy needs a redemption.
No.
Goat Boy not getting a redemption.
Goat Boy's killed too many people for a redemption.
Yeah, once you've got to the Adam level of murdering people, you're not redeemable.
No.
Like
Emerald, redeemable.
Yeah.
Because she's shown remorse.
We haven't also seen her murder anyone, whereas we've seen Mercury murder people. Well, I don't think we've seen Emerald murder anyone. No, I don't think.
Not in the show.
We've definitely seen...
She's a pickpocket. She's a robber. She's not a...
Yeah, there's a very good point. Yeah, Adam made his scar, which is evidence of a very, very impersonal abuse about him.
Okay.
Which I kind of agree with. And Blake had seen it before. Like, I don't know why he whipped it out then. That sounds wrong. I don't know why he took his mask off then. Like, yeah, she'd seen it. She knew it was there. There's no way she didn't. Because I think it happened quite a long time ago.
Pity points, as you said.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it did in the reaction.
Yeah.
Was he pulled out a sympathy card, but like, can't sympathize with someone
who's that far gone.
That's so far gone. Like, there's no turning that corner, and he doesn't have any intentions of turning the corner. He's completely delusional.
Yeah.
I think I can see Adam getting killed off 100%.
Yeah.
Not by them, by himself, like accidentally overstepping and going right off the edge of that waterfall. Adam was an adult through his entire character short. Yeah, I'm not sure. Do we know canonically what age Adam is? Because Blake is, 19?
Let me check.
Yeah, there's definitely a gap between them, but I'm not sure how big the gap is. And I don't know if we canonically also know when Blake and Adam sort of were a thing. Hello. Adam is 23.
Yeah, estimated.
So Blake's
Blake
19? Now in the show.
Let me check.
Yeah. Blake's not 17 anymore.
Yeah, 17 at series start is what it says.
Yeah, Blake is 19. I think they're all 19 now. Except Ruby, obviously, who's 17.
Mm-hmm.
So, but we don't know when they got together. That's the thing. But that's quite. If presumably it was a while ago.
Well, she was 17 when the series started, and there was already
an established relationship. Yeah. So potentially she was like, I don't know, 13, 14. And yeah, it makes it significantly creepier when you think of it that way.
Make him, what, 17, 18 at the time.
Older.
Older.
If he was 14, then there's a 5-year age gap.
4 year.
Well, we don't actually know, because Adam will have probably aged up too. I don't know if that's actually up to date, because he could actually be 24, 25 now.
That's true.
It's a 4-year difference between them. Yeah. I still, the idea of a 13-year-old dating a 17-year-old, significantly creepier than a 19-year-old dating like a 23-year-old.
Yeah.
Because there's a big difference in maturity there.
Yeah. So I don't think he's gonna get a redemption arc. I
No.
think he might die, but it won't be at the hand of Blake or Yang, because I think they're better than that.
No, he's going to end up overshooting in a big hit and go fleeing off the side of that cliff.
Right, there we go. The 23 guest was back in volume 3 when Blake was only 17, 18.
So potentially he's actually, there's a bigger gap, which is gross. I mean, the relationship itself is pretty gross.
Which makes it like a 6 year.
When she's younger, that's pretty fucked up. Yeah. Emerald was definitely the reason Penny got killed. Yeah. I don't think Emerald's like completely guilt-free, but I feel like if anyone's going to get any kind of redemption, it would be Emerald, because she's she's shown remorse briefly.
She's shown remorse, and she's not done as much bad shit as everyone else has. I'm not saying that she's not done any bad shit. She's a villain and she has. But yeah.
Can we talk about talk a wee bit about Adam's scar? Can we please talk about the fighting animation in this episode?
And the fact that
both
Yang
fights were
was
fantastic.
At Adam while she fought him.
Yeah. Which I loved.
Shit.
But even Blake's fight with Adam was so good. Like, she was so much more competent against him than we saw last time.
Her face when he shot him.
Yeah.
Fucking fantastic.
Yeah, and when Blake actually managed to take Adam's sword, that was so good, because when you rewatch it, you realize a lot of the time she's trying to actually get his sword, because she knows that that's his crutch, and if she gets the sword, then he's not anywhere near as difficult an opponent.
Yeah.
The animation was
yeah,
it was, and the voice acting too. I can't fault how good the voice acting was in the episode.
When Blake screamed Yang, that was like,
yeah, you can tell that, like, I mean, Aaron is fantastic as Blake too, but particularly, same with Barb, when it comes to things to do with Blake and Yang, you can really, really feel the emotion, because they actually care about those characters and they are really supportive of their relationship with each other.
Yeah, and I think they've known, like, if Bumblebee is going to become canon, I think they'd have known it from the start.
Yeah.
And that's why they've managed to build this fantastic rapport with their characters through the voice acting up until, like,
and that's why they have
now.
a sort of natural chemistry with each other too, like the characters.
Because they were built for it.
I do love the parallels between Yang and Adam's semblance.
I also love the fact that Yang called him cheap.
Well, the beauty of their semblance is it's supposed to point out there are similarities between them, of course, but at their core, they're very different people. Adam doesn't have to actually take any injury to dish out damage, whereas Yang does. She feels every hit. Adam feels nothing.
Yeah.
Like, that's so symbolic of who they are as people.
Yeah. And not only that, like, Yang feels all of that, and she's still a positive and upbeat person.
Yeah.
Whereas Adam doesn't feel anything, and it shows.
Yeah, it's shit. But it's great, and I'm glad that we had, like, a direct call out of that. Because it's something that a lot of people have talked about as a direct comparison between Adam and Yang.
Yeah.
Twitter was full of bees. Also, RWBY was trending on Tumblr too. It was pretty well talked about.
Yeah.
Do you guys have to say that people say that Yang was really bad in this fight because she didn't show more PTSD? People are going to find any fucking reason to be pissed off with anything that gives more credence to Bumblebee becoming canon, to be honest.
Yeah.
They will find any point to criticize. Yang did demonstrate PTSD in the fight.
Yeah.
I think seeing Blake in danger and stuff, she was really, really in control. And she fought very well, but once Adam, like, hit her with that blast, as much as she blocked it
and looked really fed up with it afterwards,
she was scared.
Really affected by it.
She was scared.
The thing is, like, she's been training to see him again.
Yeah.
Like, she knew that there was going to be... Like,
the potential was always there.
And I think when she realised that Blake hadn't managed to hold up her side of the planning that they'd all done, that she knew the only reason that would happen and she wouldn't be in touch to say that there was a problem is because Adam was there. So I think that whole time that she was driving to the scene, she knew that she was going to be facing Adam. So she probably had to.
Well, she knew she was going to face like a big obstacle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think she already had all of the PTSD out of the way before she even got to the fight.
No, you don't put it away. She'd like,
no, not put it away.
She had like buried it for the time being.
Yeah.
But like obviously it came out after that, and also the realization like that Adam is such a tough. Oh, thank you. Obviously the realization that Adam is such a tough opponent, and like she was holding her own against him obviously, but only so much, and he still unleashed that blast at her, and like another blast like that to a flesh part of her would have ripped off the limb. So, and she realized how deep she was in that she would maybe have to die to protect Blake, because Blake obviously wasn't exactly looking pretty strong in that moment. She was already injured. So I really think that a lot of the shaking stuff was from that, because she knew she was going to have to like go ultimate basically to protect Blake.
Oh, that would be very interesting. Speaking of Yang's semblance storing damage, do you think it's limited in time? If not, since we haven't seen her use her semblance since the fall of Beacon, do you think she still has the damage from her arm being cut off stored for her next semblance burst? Maybe.
I wish. I don't think it would be true.
It would be really cool.
But oh my god, it would be. But to be fair, she's taken quite a few hits in this fight, including that massive blast.
Mm-hmm.
So potentially, and she's not like actually activated her semblance. So she might maybe go for, instead of something that fuels Adam's semblance, she might just try and build it up so much that whatever hit she dishes out is one that he cannot come back from.
Yeah.
That's what I think their plan might be.
Also, I want a Bumblebee acoustic. I don't want a new Blake and Yang song. I want a Bumblebee acoustic.
Oh.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. The super chats, my lads.
I love this.
Appreciate it. It's not like the people last night that were trying to give us like hundreds of dollars to make out. That was fun.
Shout out, we don't make out on stream.
No. Yet. That Jorah activity's got me riled up.
Yeah.
Oh. We are protecting each other.
Yeah.
OTP protecting each other. I think that it was important that Blake acknowledged where she'd gone wrong before in talking to Yang about everything that had happened.
Yeah, I loved that now I'm not protecting her line.
Yeah, in case there was any doubt.
Yeah.
Good one, my boy. Need a good diving strategy.
Shout out, Adam. That was fantastic.
Honestly. Blake humps Yang's leg. That's fair. Like, I can see why people would chip Black Sun.
Mm-hmm.
I just think there's much more to Bumblebee.
Oh,
like,
hey.
Oh,
those lesbian ships. It's cool to have you in the stream.
Hello.
Sorry about the confusion from yesterday.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
We were just trying to figure out why there were so many weird people in the chat.
And then I thought, oh, maybe it's because I reblogged the stream on Tumblr. Someone's like... But then once you read out the actual blog name, I was like, oh no, I know that blog.
And then we went and looked, and it was fine. But there was like 6 people that we had to boot out of the chat. So
sincere apologies for that one. That was not a deliberate thing.
That was not a deliberate thing. Yeah, no.
Yeah,
very sorry
calling
for that.
You out as a porno. Not our finest moment, but to be fair, we had a bit of an onslaught of weirdos last night.
Yeah,
so that was difficult.
Considering that Tumblr hasn't actually fixed its problem.
Yep.
As much as it was trying to.
Yep.
It's a bit of a nightmare. So yeah.
Yeah. Yang is going to release 100% a firestorm on Adam.
Yeah.
Switch topics. Oh. RWBY will be moderately injured in the next episode. Yeah, the opening does put credence to that RWBY is going to have something bad happen.
Yep, this is true.
I don't know, though. I don't know what would cause it, because Tyrion's not there. Cinder and Neo feels like too much.
Yeah, I think it would be too much.
Although Ren's voice actor posted saying, can see a lot of people really enjoyed chapter 11. There's bigger things to come, both like literally and figuratively. And I was like, what the fuck is that then?
And Aaron put up like during the week.
Yeah.
Like
things are about to get
honey,
wild.
You've got a big storm coming kind of thing.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you could see Crow's face when RWBY almost like completely decked it off the cliff because her semblance ran out.
Yeah, nightmare.
That he was like horrified. So I wonder if yeah. I
wonder if we'll have casualties.
Yeah. I think I can definitely see Blake getting hurt pretty bad in the Adam fight, but
no, I mean casualties.
Oh, like deaths?
Mm-hmm.
No, no one's gonna die.
Yeah, it really had everything yesterday.
Yesterday's stream summarized Krakens.
Yeah.
Sending stories from RTX. Oh yeah, I forgot we had RTX crack stories and then talked about literal Krakens.
Yeah. And then it just kept going.
Yeah, I'd say Adam is pretty. I would, if we could do bets on RWBY, I would bet Adam's gonna die.
Yeah, but that would just be like a 5-1 bet. It
Yeah.
wouldn't even be that.
Yeah. Oh yeah, then Renora was. I like this sort of like because Renora, obviously Ren and Nora aren't the main characters.
No,
they're not
cute,
but they're getting enough. Sorry, Adam. You can bet on it too. It's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine. You'll live on as the goat man of the bridge that will haunt anyone that goes on the bridge.
I don't think everyone's gonna make it out okay.
No, they're not. Everyone's gonna make it out okay. I don't think any of the characters are gonna die though. But Maria's safe. Maria is safe because she has to train RWBY a little bit more.
Yeah.
And she's also newly introduced. Oscar, you're gonna be fine. Maybe we'll get Ozpin out of your head. Maybe. I can see Ozpin doing a little hello. Because it's been since what, the 4th episode? Ozpin's just not been around.
If RWBY's gonna lose an eye, it's gonna be Neo, I think, personally.
An eye for an eye, yeah.
Because there was talk a couple years ago about how Neo is gonna do something that everyone's gonna hate her for, and she's not done anything that we hate her for. So long ago though that
I'm wondering if that's not true anymore.
Yeah.
Not sure about that one.
Would be interesting. We'll see how it goes.
I think Crow is safe now. Crow's sort of had his arc of the seasons. And that wasn't like an actual. The opening didn't actually show him being physically injured. It was to do with like his alcoholism.
Yeah, he was falling into a dark pit of
which
alcohol.
I think he's starting to turn the corner on thanks to RWBY and the lads, because he was really important in that fight. And like,
yeah, I don't know if he even realizes like how important.
Rip Blake's coat. There's a lot of fallen troopers in this one.
Yeah.
Like, we might not have lost any people, but we lost the bike, we lost Gamble Shroud, and we lost Blake's coat. These were all top lads. And we should have a little drink for them.
That's true. Neo really does suit that hat.
I can't wait to see you do like a full cosplay with that hat of Neo.
Yeah.
And you're right, Neo's song does say kill for kill, eye for eye. I can't wait for the full soundtrack. I wonder what the credits song's gonna be. And I think we will get a Blake and Yang versus Adam song next episode, because we got like a sort of rocky song at the start of the episode for the mech fight. But I can 100% see that we'll have a dank song for their fight next time. Maybe something fucking orchestral with some gnarly guitars, sort of like This Life Is Mine. That'd be what I want.
Yeah.
Yang giving her jacket so Blake won't be cold. I feel like there's both.
I would say yes, but
Yang's
also
jacket's really
Yang's
thin.
jacket is
doesn't cover much. Like it's still pretty cold.
She'll then be left in a crop top.
It's fine. So, they're both in crop tops.
Yeah.
Oh my god, the dog's crying in the hall. Very subtly, like quietly crying.
That's sad.
Can't believe he humped my leg.
Let him back in.
What if he humps my leg again?
See if he's gonna behave.
Alright, okay. You can let him in.
No, you're close to
on
the
your
door.
head be it. No, I'm not taking that action.
Just open the door.
I'm not being responsible for it.
I can't believe I have to do everything myself.
I know, it's almost like I'm the bottom in this relationship.
gonna behave. Because you better.
You've made a terrible mistake. Look, he's already eyeing up my leg.
Okay, I'm covering it.
It was a fantastic battle. What point am I even on my cue cards?
We were on the fighting animation and we got sidetracked.
Oh yeah. Anything else you want to say about the fighting animation?
No.
Anything anyone else wants to say about the fighting animation?
Apart from it was fucking awesome.
We know it was fucking rad. Yang landed a lot of good hits in, and she completely changed her fighting style once she knew what Adam's semblance was. Like in an instant, it was rad as fuck.
Yeah.
Sorry. At least I covered.
He just came in and farted.
Oh, come on! I told you not to let him in. First he like hassles me, and then he farts.
God bless.
Rude. Wish all of you could smell how bad that is.
No, I don't. He really is a nasty boy.
A nasty boy. So you're gonna have to deal with it at the weekend.
Let him in so you could let it out.
That's a Shrek meme right there.
Let it rip.
RWBY bees versus goat livestream, bees versus dog. Yeah, actually, I've called him a goat a few times today.
I can't believe it.
Maybe this was foreshadowing.
Ooh. I was supposed to write two lovers in a waterfall.
In the waterfall, and the Blake and Yang fight. I'm trying not to get myself too excited for next week because
I don't want to be disappointed with whatever they do.
But I feel like I won't be because I was not disappointed at all with this one.
No.
And Yang is going to have to activate her goddamn semblance.
Yeah.
Because I haven't seen it. But she's been, like, tactical about it because, like, I think once she activates it, that's it. She can't, like...
Yeah.
She has to basically use it and burn it out. Yeah. She can't, like, do what Adam does, store it, you reuse it, store it, reuse it. I think she just has to, like, activate it in one go.
Yeah.
Do you think they'll go through with Bumblebee, though? Yes.
Oh, I fucking hope.
I think it's...
If they don't at this point, I'm going to be so mad. So mad.
I'm not gonna go nuts.
No,
but I feel
will
like
be mad about it.
I'll be confused.
Yeah.
As to what all the build-up's been for.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would be very strange if they did.
Can't wait for Yang to crumble the Goatman bridge with her semblance.
That Goatman will have no bridge. They do need to talk first. I'm hoping that after the Adam fight that they have a chance to talk.
Yeah.
Because they're very far away from the rest of the group, remember, because they went there on a bike. They don't have said bike anymore. So if they're gonna go back to the group before the airship actually comes and picks them up, it's gonna take them quite a while to get there.
Yeah, because no bike.
So that's a perfect opportunity to actually talk before they reach the others.
Yang still has her phone though, her scroll.
She does have her scroll, you're right.
So she might at least be able to let them know.
Yeah.
Like where they are.
And that they're heading back because they probably, well, they won't realise like how much hassle the rest of the group are in, obviously. But I doubt the group are going to have time to go and pick them up.
Yeah.
Until they're done dealing with the mech. I don't think you're going to get White Rose, I'm afraid. I just can't see it in the show the same way I can with Blake and Yang.
Well, to lead on to our next point about romantic coding.
Yeah, that is one of my next
romantic
points.
Coding with Bumblebee for a long time.
Yeah.
There's not been as much romantic coding.
There's been more obvious romantic coding in this volume for Blake and Yang too. Yeah. Like, even people that weren't shippers of it now see it. So.
Yeah.
I want Blake to step on me like she stepped on that scroll. I think it was Adam that actually stepped on her scroll.
Yeah, I don't know what happened there.
I think it was his foot. How are they going to get back to the shore? Yeah, they're going to have to walk. It's going to take them ages. So, like I said, it's perfect time to have a little chat.
Also, yes, why summoning the bee for the bee scene? Bees.
That Lancer was so useful. Oh yeah, I saw that on Tumblr, the sign language she did with her hands.
Huh?
When she got off the bike and was like, oh, you're great, don't worry. And she did that little thing. It was like almost like the sign language for I love you.
Oh.
I don't know, it might have just been completely coincidental. But it was a cute little detail.
That is cute.
If it's true.
Blake stepped on the scroll. Cool.
It was Blake that stepped. Fucking hell, Blake.
She obviously just like wasn't looking, she just ran.
Yeah. It's gonna carry Yang as she swings along the cliffs to go back faster.
Blake's pretty
fucked up.
Pretty beat right now.
They could reassure each other. Like that one. Blake's shadow getting stabbed gave me a heart attack. Yep. But I noticed that she seemed to do that deliberately. I thought maybe it was because her semblance was like out of juice, but she'd already heard the bike at that point.
Yeah.
So maybe she lingered so that Adam was in the perfect position for that bike to smack into him.
Yeah.
Because she probably could have got away.
I'm not alone.
Huh?
That's what she said.
Yeah. I'm not alone. Which is a beautiful glow up when she was like, maybe some people are just meant to be alone. Yeah, All That Matters played when she got off the bike, and then Armed and Ready played when Yang jumped down. It was beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah, keep him focused so he wouldn't notice, but he was also perfectly positioned for that bike to land on.
And she was completely out of the way.
Yeah.
So
it sucks though, because she must have taken quite an injury, like to the gut. We were talking about it yesterday, but her shadow clones take damage if they're like if she's not completely moved out of their form. So like an internal injury. What are you hollering at? Oh yeah, rad drawing. Who was that again?
It's RWBY.
Oh yeah.
I think. Yeah, RWBY. RWBY, awesome drawings. I love these. I love these a lot.
The bee's knees. Sorry, I'm getting so warm in here. So I'm gonna be a big slut.
What picture did you use as reference for me? I'm curious just to know what one it was.
We used a picture of your butt.
Well, clearly it wasn't because my eyes are right there watching. Lurking
like a big lurking apathy.
Yeah.
Oh, we were on our cottage holiday. We found like an old cottage that was abandoned, like a farmhouse.
Mm-hmm.
And we were like on a dog walking path there was like no one else on it, and we walked past it, and I was just like, perfect little house for the apathy to live in there. And you're like, oh fuck that.
I was like, oh no,
I don't want to walk past that.
It's gross.
So it was pretty gross looking. Perfect photo shoot opportunity though.
Oh yeah.
Goat bike. I like these. Oh no, it's like not a goat, it's actually a bull, but you know. She took the damage from Moonslice that had all the damage that Blake did to it. Yeah, potentially she's gonna, like I said, she's gonna unleash a huge fucking hit on Adam at some point in this fight.
I think Adam might Gaston kill himself.
Gaston didn't kill himself though.
No, but it was he killed himself by accident.
Yeah, it was like an own goal. It's not the same thing as like deliberately doing it. Oh, that's Adam's gonna own goal himself. Oh. Couldn't find a goat emoji. It's okay, I got it. Oh yeah, when she grabbed the manticore grim, that was beautiful. I think he'll either land on his sword or the sword will land on him. Oh, the Adam has found the goat. Of course you did. You're like in connection with your goat brethren.
The goat man is on the goat bridge, the goat.
Yeah, I saw that too, that Adam's not beast. It was kind of obvious though. Like,
yeah, I never thought he was the beast.
I get why people, because obviously they were originally romantically together, but it's quite obvious the way Adam is.
On the back of his jacket. If anything, he was the Rose and Gaston.
Yeah.
Just the way that Bang and Blake are both.
Well, he's a completely different person to Beast in the film.
Yeah.
Like, he is so much more Gaston.
Like, Beast is violent in ways, but you can see deep down that he doesn't actually want to be that way. And he becomes a better person as the film goes on. Grows. Yeah.
And as Aaron pointed out, Blake is both Beast and Beauty. And when someone else said, and Yang also sort of fills the two roles too. Aaron was like, big thumbs up for that. Like, so Aaron completely stands the Beauty and the Beast theories.
Yeah. She also went tits. We'll get to that in a second, actually.
Tits?
Like on Twitter.
Yes. Anyone want Yang to go find her bike after the fight? No, it's gone. I'm sorry, it's in the water. It's buried. We gotta move on from the bike. Yeah. It served us well thus far. Exactly. That's
but Gaston. You know who does do it? Gaston.
Yeah. You know what? At least before that bike landed in the water, Blake and Yang did get to ride it.
Mhm.
That would have been sad if that hadn't happened yet. And
Yeah.
Yang could also get a new bike.
Yeah.
Like there's something sort of nice about that bike. Obviously, hadn't had it for so long in the show, but we've had the cute gay moment on the bike.
6 volumes.
So,
6
and it
volumes
did a
of
good
the
job. How much better imagery are you gonna get?
Yeah.
Than Adam being smacked by a Bumblebee bike.
Exactly. It's fantastic.
Everyone's gonna have to buy new clothes, man. I hope they have the money.
They can just get whatever Oscar used.
I'm pretty sure we were talking about it earlier, but I'm pretty sure they're gonna have new outfits for Atlas. The Atlas
They need
arc.
to. It's gonna be so fucking cold in Atlas.
Yeah. And like 2 volumes. Well, some of them have had their outfits for 3 volumes now. Yang's only really had her get up for 2 volumes. But 3 volumes is a good enough time for an outfit switch because that was the last time they changed outfits. So
I was gonna be like, now we have an image to Photoshop a la Asami's hands on Korra's boobs on Naga.
Oh, okay.
What?
That is a classic. It's like a really, really shit screenshot, like zoomed in far too much of like a single frame in Legend of Korra, and like that's what's happening. Yeah.
Like genuinely what's happening?
Not obviously deliberately, but the way that the animation looks, that's exactly
It's
what's
just
happening.
like
She's not literally like this. Please send it to me, Lisa, so I can show her. It's
show
terrible.
me this. I've never seen it.
Oh god. Oscar stole money. Yeah, maybe the Bank of Oscar will pull through for our boys to get some new fluffy outfits.
Yeah.
I want to see Blake have more like her dad's outfit.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you so much.
Thank you.
It was not actually ideal in terms of like fake blood and shit. It was literally like lipstick.
It was liquid lipstick.
Yeah. But I'm really glad that it looks pretty good on pictures. Also, it was freezing. It was so cold that we didn't last long at all.
It was really fucking cold.
Yeah, my hands were like numb and I could barely like function the camera. Oh, the chat just went milk. Exactly. Red-Eye Jang is beast as fuck, but also she has like elements of beauty. It's good. Lipstick is good for fake blood, but fake, actual like liquid fake blood is the best.
Yeah.
Is if you do like a bit of makeup underneath it, it's really good.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that. I don't know if that's just the way they've drawn it, but because it is like an X.
That would be interesting.
But maybe he stabbed her like.
Yeah, like
a
maybe he
twist.
stabbed her and then twisted it, and it's just
Pulled
the
it
way
out.
that it's
Yeah, because I could see that happening. Because I feel like it's
together.
if Blake has been stabbed like that by Adam before, she would have fucking left a long time before the black trailer.
Yeah.
The B moments in the Blake's manga anthology are so gay.
They're so cute.
They're really pure. I want to do like that little flower crown one now that you've got Blake's OG outfit from volumes 1 to 3.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so cute.
You've been wanting me to get that cosplay for ages.
Yeah,
but now that I've got it, your arms are going to be too big for your Yang.
I can do
cosplay.
it. It just hurts.
I'll do a little snip in it on the inside, and then we can add some elastic.
That would be probably the best thing because it's only the armbands that are
Like guns.
really fucking tight now. What are you doing?
Your brush.
Are you like preserving my delicate dignity?
Yes.
Wow, what a good gal friend you are. It's for my eyes only. Oh my god, there's 93 people in here.
Oh,
for a stream that's not on our usual day, I'm pretty happy about it. And we're not got creepers, so it's not because we're recommended.
Yeah.
You should definitely read the manga. I think Blake's one's really, really good. There's some really funny shit in it, actually. As much as there's good shipping fuel, there's actually quite a lot of funny like character stuff in there from everyone. Oh, Cordovan's dead. If she's not dead, she's the only person that could tell her to stop is Ironwood.
Yeah.
That's it.
And Ironwood would literally be like,
and he would...
You're fired.
Yeah, fire her, like court-martial her ass. I don't know what he does to... Well, he did say to Crow, if you were one of my men, I'd have you shot. So maybe
she'll get shot.
Maybe she'll get shot in the fucking head. I don't know if it would go that dark. But
maybe it would.
Maybe it would.
We just don't know.
You know, Weiss did become a furry in the Blake manga, so
that's very strange.
So
yeah. Do we want to talk about the proper RWBY aftermath then?
Sure. What if Ironwood and Winter come? I think it would just be Ironwood.
Yeah. Or he would send Winter. It wouldn't be the both.
Yeah, but if he knows his like force as well, he'll know that Cordovan's probably not going to answer to anybody other than him.
Mm-hmm.
If she's really gone completely crazy.
Yeah, I feel like if she dies, the robot's either
does a big
gonna explode, or like it's gonna be pulled under by a Grim, and that's gonna be no one's fault but her own.
I want it pulled under
panic.
by a Grim.
Yeah,
I just want, I don't even want the Grim to do anything. Like, I want it to just be this huge fucking Grim. Maybe we don't even see exactly what it looks like. We just see a bit of it, and it's just
big.
Pulls the bit. You see, it's like the biggest Grim we've ever seen.
Mm-hmm.
In scale, because the mech is huge, but say it's like 4 times the size of the mech. It's huge, and it just pulls it under. That would be so fucking cool.
Yeah.
And it doesn't do anything, it just leaves. But then the fact of the matter that Grim exists is horrifying.
Yeah.
Godzilla green, yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah, just like a fin in Jaws.
If I'm curious, if you guys think Bumblebee would be Adam, what would he do after the fight? Adam's not going to come out of the fight. This is the thing.
Yeah.
There's no sort of after for Adam, I don't think. He has nothing left to do in the story. He's not going to be redeemed. There's nothing for him to do. So there's no point in keeping him around, to be honest. Wouldn't the people in Argus panic seeing a Grim and doing so cause Grim to swarm to Argus? Yes, they probably have. But Argus has huge walls, so it's not the same sort of problem as Beacon had.
Yeah.
It's very well defended. Yeah. And Neith did say bigger things were coming in more ways than one, so a huge Grim sounds possible. Exactly.
Yeah.
A big fucking water Grim would be so cool.
Yeah.
I don't want it to fuck anything up. I just want it to pull that mech under to freak everyone out.
Yeah.
On the RWBY, I mean, a lot of people say that Bumblebee is rushed as fuck. What do you think about that? I think people haven't been paying attention to the last fucking 5 volumes.
Yeah. Well, when was Burning the Candle?
Volume 2.
Volume 2.
Like, it depends how you choose to perceive certain actions, but, like, there's a good chunk of the fan base that have seen things between Blake and Yang since that episode, or at least the potential for things. So if you just put your shutters up to that, then I guess you could go right to Volume 6 and see nothing. And then Volume 6, suddenly there's like much more overt presentation of their sort of relationship because they're together again. And people were like, oh, where the fuck did this come from? Whereas people that have been like open to the possibility the whole time and like looking for more subtle key moments have seen things in just like Volume 5.
Also that it's just an affirmation of love. It's not like they're getting married.
Yeah, like I feel like people always use the it's rushed argument with gay pairings much more than they do with straight pairings.
Yeah, like a straight couple could literally like walk into a room and be like, "Oh my god, you're my soulmate," and everyone would be like, "Oh my god."
How many things do you see where like straight couples fall in love in a day? Like it takes a day for them to suddenly be in love with each other.
Yeah,
and like know that they're soulmates.
Mm-hmm. Everyone always makes fun of lesbians for like moving in together like too quickly and stuff like that. But like, have you ever seen a TV program where straight people get together too quick? Because that happens all the time. Yeah,
so I don't understand why we're holding gay couples to this standard that we don't hold straight relationships to.
Yeah, no one complains when it's straight.
Yeah,
not one.
And it's not like because I'm against straight relationships
and also
either.
Yang's first impression of Blake in Volume 1 is, this girl's a lost cause.
Yeah.
She won't talk.
Yeah.
And then Blake chooses her as her partner. And then slowly they like build it up from there.
Yeah, exactly. Like it's a slow burn romance. And it's certainly subtler than a lot of like straight romance things get. But like the thing, if you look for them, everything's in place. So I don't think it's rushed. And people saying it's pandering and forced. Like Miles and Gary have known about this for a long. I'm sure. I can't wait until they can finally talk about it, but I'm sure it's been planned for a long ass time.
None of our couples have had the whole stare longingly into each other's eyes thing.
True. Yeah.
True.
That's the problem with queer baiting. It's a double standard. Yeah, it's like super hypocritical, which seems to be common in a lot of fan bases. Yeah, like if you're gonna hold gay couples to that standard and gay pairings, then hold the straight couples to the same standard, and don't just say, "Oh, that's cute. That'd be a nice idea." Like, yeah. They seem to be under a lot more scrutiny, and it annoys the fuck out of me.
I don't have anything against same-sex relationships. I just expect them to meet my unattainable standards of perfection before I give them my approval, which they haven't asked for.
Yeah, I feel like Bumblebee's really real, like, in the way that they've had hardships and things haven't been plain sailing.
Bumblebee is the feeling of when you're in love with your best friend in high school and you don't know what to do about it. And a lot of people just let that feeling go.
Yeah.
And in this case, they haven't just like let it slide. It's great. They've really, really done it good.
Yeah, like I mean, I'm not particularly worried if it becomes canon, because I'm sure there'll be a lot of people. There's already been people in the comments, but there's been people in the comments since I started doing the reactions in Volume 4.
Yeah, there's always someone that says that we talk about Bumblebee too much, and it's like,
yeah,
it's our main ship.
The only person I find Yang has the most meaningful levels to talk with is Weiss, aside from Blake. Yeah, which is true, and I don't think that Yang and Weiss's scenes are particularly romantically coded, but like more like crow's flowers.
Sun winks at Blake and they're in love. Blake and Yang go through volumes of build-up and they're just good gal pals.
Yeah, and
not to say that Blake never had feelings for Sun.
No,
it's a possibility.
I'm sure she had a crush on him at some point.
Yeah, and it was definitely Sun definitely had a crush on her.
Yeah.
So it's not like it wasn't. There was potential for it there, but like.
Yeah.
They let it go, and that's okay. Sometimes
you can have like burning crushes for people that fizzle out just as quickly.
Yeah.
And I don't even have anything particularly against Black Sun.
No, I think Black Sun as a ship is quite nice. It's just me as a lesbian, I just wouldn't ship it as much as I ship Bumblebee.
I just think there's more in the show.
There's more in the show for Bumblebee, but like. I just, as cute as it is, I think they're cuter as friends.
Yeah.
And that's just my opinion. I'm not saying that like everyone else has to think of it that way.
Sun, I think, would be... I don't think Sun's going to be particularly miffed about it, because he definitely puts Blake's happiness first.
Yeah, and that's what anyone should do if they love them, really, is they shouldn't focus on their own feelings and just be like, oh, well, that's it.
Yeah.
I have to have them like what Adam's doing.
Yeah, and I'm sure like and Sun has always like pointed out how much like Yang has done for Blake.
Yeah,
like he's been pretty actively wingmanning them in a weird way.
Yeah,
and especially in Volume 5, like I feel like he's sort of stepped back and was like, yeah, this romance is really not what Blake needs.
Yeah. Well, this is the thing, is that there's two types of people, and we see them very clearly in Sun and in Adam with regards to Blake. And there's Sun, who maybe loves Blake very, very much.
Yeah.
But loves her enough to let her go and be happy, even if that happiness isn't with him.
No. And it's not like Adam,
who loves Blake so much that he would rather die than see Blake with anyone else. And that's just bad.
Yeah.
That's just bad.
Yep. Yeah, Sun, I don't even think Sun would be even that angry. Like, because I think he knows Yang is ride or die for Blake the same way that he is. It's not like he's handing Blake off to Adam.
Jean RWBY ship? I ship it. Yeah. Don't know if it'll ever come, but I ship it.
Yeah.
I think it's cute. I think there's grounds for it. Yeah.
See, I told you so.
Yeah.
Sun comes back with a boyfriend. You mean Neptune? Honestly, I actually I would never want Sun and Neptune to get together, because I just feel like Neptune is, I guess, too much for Sun. I feel like Sun needs someone that's really grounded and genuine. And Neptune's not. I don't think Neptune's that. Neptune like fires into everything he sees.
Yeah. Even wrong trees, as they say.
Yeah. Even very wrong trees. Yeah.
I love how they both like tried to be like,
Neptune,
wait,
no. How many times do you think that Sun's had to like deal with the aftermath of someone that Neptune's like strung along and then just dumped? and he's just left to pick up the pieces.
Didn't
like,
that happen to
what?
your sister?
What?
No, with someone that
Oh
roommate
yeah,
had brought home.
yeah. Oh yeah, that did.
That happened.
Right. I was confused there.
Yeah, I don't want to like drop names, but yeah.
Yeah. It was never about that brainiac.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah.
there was
That
very,
was like the confirmation.
and it didn't mean to say that he'd never loved Blake or didn't still love her, but he sort of knew that he'd sort of done his part in a moment that was really difficult for her when other people couldn't, and now like Team RWBY are back together, and that's where Blake belongs. Like he knows that.
Yeah. Like, sure, he followed her, but it wasn't out of like bad intentions. He just wanted to make sure that she was okay, and Blake didn't exactly want him to be there and was annoyed to know that he had followed her, but actually it ended up being a good thing that he was there because she needed someone to lean on, even if that wasn't her family at that point.
Yeah. And like he was.
That's okay. You need your friends too.
Yeah. And I like that.
Yeah.
Like you can be there for someone, like a boy and a girl can be there for someone, and it doesn't have to lead to romance. Yeah. Because he never pushed it, which I liked. He never like pushed his feelings onto her.
Like it was obvious that he liked her.
Yeah.
But it wasn't like, I love you so much, I'd die for you.
Yeah.
And I hope you realize that my life without you would be meaningless.
Yeah, like I think people think that a lot of Bumblebee shippers hate Sun, but I actually don't.
I love Sun. I think he's great.
Yeah.
Like I want Sun to be like happy in his life.
Yes, I want Sun to be happy.
Yeah.
Again. I hope that like in the future a nice gal comes along that doesn't have maybe quite so much baggage as Blake or evil exes.
Yeah.
And they can just be a happy little boy.
Oh yeah, we're over 100 years.
Why? What happened? Did you get your tits out?
No. And also we are basically Bumblebee in real life.
We do there's too many similarities sometimes. I'll just do stuff and you're just like,
are you Yang?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, early on when we were dating, I challenged you to like an arm wrestling contest.
Yeah, and I'm weak as fuck.
Talks for Sun better than Sun itself. Yeah, it does. Actually, like Morning
really
Follows
like
Night is one of my favorite songs from the RWBY soundtrack.
Yeah.
So
it's again, a really good song.
It is. It's a fucking. I have it on my gym playlist because it's like a good one to work out to. Yeah.
Yeah, I like that too. I used to be a Black Sun shipper, but after their interaction in episode 1 of Volume 6, I was satisfied that they ended up just being really good friends that had each other's backs. Happens.
Yeah. Yeah, it's one of the best songs, genuinely. And the rap bit is fantastic. And then it goes really hard at the last chorus. Sorry, I'm just singing it in my head now. Sword chucks. Oh my god. If you meet someone with a similar weapon, it's just like...
Yeah, me too. I ship Sun X Happiness. We have a friend who's such a fantastic Sun.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
He's like Sun as well.
Yeah.
He can slut drop like nobody's business.
Yeah. Best slut drop you'll ever see.
Yeah.
And we had like a full like RWBY photo shoot day. And he had like the cloak and I was cosplaying as Blake and I was like, hey, we should like take joking
Black
ship
Sun
pictures. Yeah, just to see like how Kelly will react because it was on her camera. We couldn't look each other in the eyes because we couldn't take it that seriously.
Yeah, you guys
so
are like
funny.
this to each other. And then
we would like look at each other, we would go and I feel like that's how it would be with Blake and Sun, is like at this point now that they've like sort of to the side. I feel like that's how they would be, is just like
actually, yeah, that's a good thing. How would Sun feel if he saw Yang and Blake holding hands? I feel like that shot in Volume 3 where he sees them on the ground holding hands was very symbolic. Like, he knows what Yang did to protect Blake.
Yeah. That
just shows the level of care that she has. And if they meet him in Vacuo and they're like together at that point, I think he'd be like, Thank
I'm
God.
so fucking happy for you guys.
You finally like moved
also,
on from
it
the
took
past.
you fucking 5
Did
years.
you kill the goat on the way?
Yeah. Is the goat man still about? Is there someone I need to kill?
Yeah,
They're
I can
like,
totally
no,
see him
he's
like
dead.
elbowing Yang. Like, did you punch him real hard in the face? How good did it
Yang's
feel?
like, it did. It was fucking awesome.
And they're just like bro fists.
Blake's at the side like,
Yeah, I want Yang and Sun to be really good friends. I think they'd actually have a great friendship. Kind of like how me and the guy that cosplays Sun actually have a very similar friendship.
Yeah,
I'd like
very
that.
bro.
But yeah, it's broskies.
Broskies. Yeah.
Papa Sun.
I feel like
man.
Yang and Sun are the same kind of like, not immature. I don't want to call them immature, but they've got that same
they've got
childish like nature to them.
They're
but
both really positive people.
That's it.
Yeah.
And they're very like playful.
Yeah.
In a good way. So yeah.
Symbolism is Yang flying into the sky with her bike matching up with the sun. She is the light.
She is.
She's the light that guides us all in the Church of Jesus.
Sunny disposition.
Battle of the Bloods. Honestly, it wouldn't even be a battle. I don't think it's a plot twist to say that he would be supportive of them at all.
Yeah. I think he would be like really supportive of them.
Nice spell in there, my dude. Beth is. What's a Beth? Oh, guess what? We get to have our first boy of the stream, lads. It only took us like an hour and 20 minutes. Oh man.
You should.
Oh yeah. Gown.
Next volume is going to start off with a Yang and Blake. She'll enjoy it.
Oh man, Alyssa, that's not the scene. You're wrong. The thing you sent me.
Well,
she couldn't find the picture. I know exactly which one you're talking about, but that's not the right one. It's from book 1. Right, let me yeet that boy off Goat Bridge first. The one that was being weird in the chat.
No, I'm right. It was. Is what Lissa's saying.
Is it? I'm sure it was book 1 when they're all on
Okay.
Naga. No, let me. Oh, you're gonna boot him? Okay. There's 2. There must be 2. Fuck.
What?
Nothing. We're talking about that meme.
Oh.
He would feel the same way towards both of them. I don't know. I think he'd be supportive, but I don't think he has any feelings for Yang at all. Volume 8 is going to be your Vacuo arc. Atlas is going to be Volume 7. Unless shit like actually speeds up and then they try and like involve Vacuo early, then maybe Volume 7. Yeah, the bit where they all fall off together. We're talking about a completely different thing.
So confused.
It's so funny. I really need to find it.
Right. I'm gonna quickly go pee.
Jiro and there's some My Hero memes in the chat. Yeah, it does kind of remind me of that actually. The lovable goofball and the sort of edgelord McGee.
Excuse me, boy.
What is the dog doing? You've calmed down, you big lump. I don't know if Yang would actually punch someone just because it might jeopardize what they're doing, but I don't imagine she'll have very kind words for them. That'll be really difficult actually to see the Faunus racism properly for the first time. I mean, seeing that Schnee Dust Company brand on Adam's face was pretty gross. I know I hate Adam anyway, but like it didn't make me think, it didn't not have any effect to think that's how cruel that some of the people have been to the Faunus. Sun doesn't have to end up with anyone. Like, I think Sun would be happy without ending up in a romantic relationship by the end of the show. Maybe he will, maybe he won't, but I don't think it's the be all and end all for him. That's sort of a pun by accident. Yeah, you're right, Oscar. It's broken, but the gun part is still intact. I just don't know where it landed. I'm hoping it's somewhere nearby because it would be pretty useful. I ship Sun with his clones. Yeah, exactly. I think Sam would be happy knowing that he's like done right by people he cares about, and that the people he cares about are happy and safe. Like, I think that's all he'd really want. Do I think it'd be best for RWBY to not be in a romantic relationship? I'm sort of neutral on RWBY ever ending up with anyone in the duration of the show. There's certain characters I could see it working with, but I'm not gonna cry if she never ends up with anyone or she ends up with someone. As long as it's someone like worthy of how good she is, then sure. Don't think you're gonna get Sun X Elia. I think Elia's pretty categorically one tree. Because that reaction to Neptune is suggesting of that. Hello. You alright?
Just trying to sneak.
Sneak.
Oh, no. It's okay. I didn't knock it.
RWBY should get Maria's weapons. What with the magnetic dust shit?
That would be fucking cool.
Be really cool. But I feel like her speed sim one she would really have to train on, because going that quickly with that sort of maneuverability, she might end up smacking a scythe into herself. Big stab.
Yeah, Weiss is the biggest bee shipper.
Yeah, with her giant lancer that she just whips out, and
Yes, it would.
anytime there's like a significant bee moment in an episode, the lancer gets summoned.
Yeah. Ilia X Neptune would be called Wrong Tree.
Yeah, very wrong tree.
Yang Blake, Ilia, Rainbow Bees.
Oh. I don't think it would work though. I feel like Ilia would be way too jealous.
Ilia would be too jealous, but I like that ship name.
Yeah. Did you watch the crack for episode 10 for Hammer Time?
I actually haven't.
What, Grand Theft Argus?
I've not seen
or
it.
Atlas? No, we have not seen it yet. We sort of ran out of time yesterday because we went to the concert and then we live streamed and then went to bed.
And I died until 12.
And then you like died. You just didn't wake up.
Yeah.
You're so slug-like in your like sleeping patterns.
Yeah.
You're like a big snail that just goes in. You know when you like freeze bugs?
You mean like when they try and hibernate?
Yeah, you're like that.
I do need hibernation.
I do want to watch the crack. I'm sure it's rad as fuck, especially with any Bumblebee shit. Hammer Time always does the best work. I don't know how you would do that Adam scar makeup actually, because like
with liquid lipstick,
latex maybe a wee bit
latex
to like do the sort of risen look of the brand.
And some.
It's more the actual
reds.
It's the actual eye. I don't think you'd be able to physically do the like way his eye is redded out.
Yeah, you could. Sclera.
What the fuck's sclera?
Sclera lenses.
Is that like a
take
full
up
one?
your whole eye?
I guess, yeah, maybe you could.
Mm-hmm.
But a lot of good makeup would be required.
Yeah.
It'd be actually really interesting as a makeup project.
Yeah. If I could do lenses, I would consider it. But
if Senny didn't wake up, then who are you talking to?
Do you think Blake's gonna kiss Yang in the cheek a bit after the fight, like she did with Sun, or on the lips?
I don't know.
I feel like if they're gonna kiss, it's just gonna be a short kiss that takes them both by surprise, and then they're like, "We need to talk."
Yeah, that's the way I can see it happening. Is it's like a sort of relieved little peck,
yeah,
but it's really quick, and then they both immediately, like you say, are like, "Oh,
yeah,"
got a bit caught
like,
up in the moment.
I don't want to drag Harry Potter into it, but I think, does that not happen with Ron and Hermione?
Yeah, I'm not.
Like they kiss each other, but it's just like in the moment, and then they were like, "Whoa."
Yeah, but then with this, there's
no,
actual
I know,
feelings
there's like
involved.
different. Yeah, it's totally different.
Yeah, I think that could happen, and then they talk.
Yeah, just as like a comparison, like
yeah,
for it just being a spur of the moment, and then being like, "Oh,"
because their emotions will run pretty high if they do eventually beat Adam's goat butt.
That would be really cute. Wouldn't it be perfect if Volume 6 opened with a platonic kiss between Blake and Sun, then closed with a romantic kiss between Yang and Blake?
I don't think that'll be the closing thing of the volume.
No.
It could happen in the last episode, but I don't think they're going to do it that way.
No.
I would also like Weiss to see Adam's scar a lot, but I don't think that one's going to happen.
They'll probably talk about it.
I don't even think so.
They might. It's a possibility. It's a possibility they might mention it.
Ship or
Skip.
skip.
It's just a hate ship.
It's just a lot of hate. They're both the right height, I guess, for each other.
I guess.
That's the one thing they got going for them. Height. Common experiences. A history. I could.
Oh, that would be fucking
if
sad.
they hug and cry. Yeah.
If they hugged and cried and just started like spelling apologies at each other, I'd fucking bawl.
Yeah.
Blake's like, I'm so sorry that I left, and Yang's like, I'm so sorry that I've been so nasty to you. Like,
yeah,
she's not even been nasty.
No.
But like,
I can see that happening in the next chapter after they beat the goat, and then in the last chapter there's like more of an actual romantic confirmation.
Mm-hmm.
It really depends how things go at the start of next episode.
Yeah.
And whether they are wanting to move it to that stage already, or if they're wanting to keep that to volume 7. Don't know. I don't really want Penny to come back as super rude, but a serious possibility. I want her to come back with no memories. We've talked about this before, though.
Yeah.
I don't know what that... Does anyone speak Spanish in the chat? I keep seeing Spanish and I can't read Spanish.
Yeah.
And I feel bad.
Sorry, Adam, you're a goat man now.
Yeah, you're pretty strongly established as a goat faunus at this point. Oh, he's having a dream. A big old
He's
dream. Running to hump my leg. Those two real men. I feel violated. I know that was ages ago. What if somehow Adam sees Weiss and tries to attack her?
Would be awful, but unlikely.
I think unlikely, because I don't think Weiss is going to get sent away from the current battle. She's too valuable in the fight with her semblance compared to everyone else basically there.
Isn't that what GOAT stands for Erica Costello? Greatest of all time. Pretty sure that's what her branding means.
Don't know.
Oh, cool. Thanks.
Oh, thanks. Yep. I just was, yeah, that's fine.
I think they're talking amongst themselves. Yeah, I saw it. It's really cute.
Yes, big cry for the
handhold.
The hand-holding meme. She's just like completely been unleashed. Let's talk about that now that we're here. We can talk about Iron and RWBY's general reaction to everything that's happened.
Mm-hmm.
Because, yeah, sort of floodgates have sort of been released. I don't always watch Always Open, but I've seen like a good chunk of episodes.
Yeah.
And I've seen it live, which was fun. Yeah, no, she completely lost it. What are you doing?
Aaron.
Are you getting the iron things up?
Yeah. For sake.
Adam dies and we see his corpse. That'd be cute. I'd like that scenario. A bit angsty, but I'm always here for a bit of yanks. Honestly, it was that 84 years Titanic meme with Aaron. Because she's obviously wanted to talk about it and she's not been subtle, but she's completely... The filter's gone. Her cover photo is Blake and Yang. Yeah, that would be nice. I mean, she's not held it in completely. Like, her and Barb have obviously not spoiled anything, but they've been very openly supportive of the ship, which suggests to me that just having met Barb and Aaron, they're super nice, down-to-earth people.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think they'd want to lead people along if they didn't know where it was going.
Yeah, and especially, like, when we met Barb.
Yeah.
After we got engaged, she wore a bee jumper. It was, like, black and yellow stripes. It was really cute.
Who, what?
Barb.
What?
The jumper. It was like a bee jumper. Don't you remember?
No, I don't remember.
Oh my god, how could you not?
I mean, when I met Aaron, she was wearing a Bumblebee, like, themed shirt. So they're not subtle. They're out there.
I'm gonna get the picture. Just
okay.
hold the chat.
Yeah. Honestly, I'd love to see them react to Hammer Time cracks. I think that'd be fucking incredible.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously we got to meet her the next day, but I did kind of wish we'd seen Barb's reaction to when she found out about the engagement initially.
Yeah.
I think that would have been really cute. I wonder I don't know how she found out exactly, but I never actually asked.
We never found that out.
It was not really an important question to her, but it would have been interesting to know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I think Miles and Gary will have a lot to say once this volume's done too.
Yeah. I think they're holding it all back right now.
Yeah, and fucking Casey as well has really not been holding back, especially with that little dick on Twitter that's been sending death threats.
Oh yeah, that's been fun. Where did you upload the pictures of that? Did you just upload them onto your timeline?
I thought I put them in an album. Can't remember. Maybe I did just upload it onto my timeline. No, I doubt it. I don't think the Grim Clips doesn't really sync up with Hinta from the show, particularly now. Yeah, Aaron and Barb are subtle as Yang being sneaky. 100%. You still try to find that picture.
Yeah, you don't organize your Facebook very well.
Shh. Yeah, and it's really funny how people are like, yeah, the guy threatening people that's, oh, she was wearing a Bumblebee jumper. Oh yeah, there's Barb doing a big laugh.
When we met her after the engagement, wearing striped top.
Striped Bumblebee.
And the right colours too.
Yep. Girl gears. Oh, sorry. Yeah, we're talking about the stupid idiot threatening people on Tumblr and Twitter, who's like threatening people from the actual show's cast and production now.
Yeah, saying to stop feeding the wasps because that's so funny and original.
Yeah, and death threats because that's fine. I just find it incredibly ironic because one of the things I always hear as being someone who's been pretty vocal about Bumblebee on YouTube, which is not an easy place to be vocal about Bumblebee as much as other places. Like there is a lot more people that hate it and despise it. But that's one of the main arguments I've always seen is that thing about Aaron being sent death threats by Bumblebee shippers, but I've literally never seen evidence.
I've literally never seen any death threats being sent to Aaron.
I've certainly not seen any evidence of it, screenshots or anything. But this guy, there's fucking screenshots everywhere.
Yeah, because they were sending them to Hammer Time as well.
Yeah.
So
it's just dickish. I mean, I know there's dicks in both, like all sections of the fandom, but like don't tar people with the same brush and don't be a hypocrite. Like now that Aaron's been very blatant with her support, suddenly now she's a problem, whereas before you were like, oh, I can't believe people have sent threats to Aaron. Like none of it's fucking okay. Yeah, I heard that about the fucking fact that the villain was from Sword Art Online, but it wasn't even a major villain.
I didn't even know what the
it
whole
wasn't
POH
even a
was.
major villain. That's so funny. I remember it. It was a really small story arc and not really relevant.
Yeah, no.
Oh, hello. And enjoy watching us live for the first time. It's really exciting. All the memes happen. Yeah, people really get worked up about it and there's no need. Like they think it ruins things and I'm like,
a second person to be yeeted? Where? Oh yeah.
Where? I missed the yeeter.
I hate that we have to yeet people.
What did it say?
Nice boobs. I'll just give them a warning just now.
Thanks. I grew them myself.
I mean, I think I'm the real breadwinner for tits here.
I know, but I have the most visible tits right now. Yours are like concealed, don't feel.
Yeah. We'll just give them a timeout for now.
Yeeted to make you yeet it.
Yeet McGeet.
Yeah. Yeeted. You know what? I'd love if I could like fucking throw a bike, a Bumblebee bike at them. Like just have a graphic go across the screen anytime we boot someone from the chat. Yeah.
It's just like a little gif of someone like hitting with a baseball bat and then it just goes out of the park and like bad graphics splashing across the screen. That would be weird.
Exactly. If I ship becomes canon, like, it doesn't mean that you can't enjoy other ships still.
Like
it's not.
I love Bumblebee, but I still like.
I appreciate
ships.
art from other ships. I just don't see like the same level of love and stuff in the show.
Me too.
What?
Me too. People like can sort of see people complaining about Bumblebee, but can't stand people who are bitching about Saffron and Terra.
Yeah,
like one of the most low-key relationships.
Yeah, because they're side characters too. Like, they don't need it to be high key.
Yeah.
Like, if your major characters are going to get together, it kind of has to be high key. Sorry. It does. That's how shows work.
Yeah, so much for the show isn't just its ships. Like, everyone likes to scream, and then...
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and then when a ship that they don't like looks like it's going to become canon, then suddenly it's a huge fucking problem.
Yeah.
Like, we enjoy so many aspects of the show out with Blake and Yang. Obviously, like, it's a big thing that we enjoy.
Yeah.
But there's
like, I still love the villains. Yeah. I still think Emerald can get a redemption arc.
Yeah. I fucking love Weiss Schnee. I would die for Weiss Schnee.
Yeah.
I really like RWBY just now.
RWBY's had some great character development over
Maria's
the last little
fucking
bit.
Best grandma.
Love Maria. This volume has been the best so far.
Yeah.
I've loved past volumes, sort of like volume 1 to 3.
Yeah.
Volume 4, it was a real struggle to get through, but did it.
Ship Freezer Burn. I think aesthetically it's so cute.
Yeah.
And
I ship it. It's
honestly,
just not my main ship.
If Yang and Blake weren't so blatantly a thing, like they didn't have so much stuff in the show, then I think that would be my ship. But there's just not the same sort of level of focus of it at all.
Yeah. I like it. I think it's a cute ship.
I just want to see Yang lifting Weiss a lot. I think that's what's cute about it.
I just want Yang to like walk up to Weiss, who's not facing her, and just pick her up by the waist and just like sit her on her shoulder.
Yeah.
And then just hold her. That's all I really want.
yeah, honestly.
It's just buff, tall Yang just lifting her.
Where's
teammate.
Lissa? Because I've literally lifted Lissa's Weiss whilst I was Yang.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
that's just it.
There's just so much more in the show for Bumblebee, and I do think that it's more of a platonic bond with the two of them.
Yeah,
like they are
definitely attempts that, and I smack my head off the ceiling.
They're very much ride or die for each other.
Yeah,
like that's without doubt. But yeah, exactly. If the bees weren't a thing, then Freezer Burn would be the next ship for me.
Yeah.
I even think Monochrome's pretty cute, but in terms of actual show content, I feel like Freezer Burn would be the next one.
In content in terms of the actual show, but it doesn't mean that I don't like it. I think aesthetically it's really cute.
Yeah. I'm not particularly looking forward to if it does become canon, like people going a bit tits, but I can live with it.
I think Bumblebee would last.
I think it would last too. I think they've already been through so much.
Yeah, you kind of go through that much with someone.
Yeah,
you're pretty tied to them.
Yeah, that red string of fate meme.
Yeah, Bees is good. We can just sit there
sipping wine
and laughing about it.
Yeah,
Lisa, do you want to come over and have a party?
Right
when
now.
When the bees become like proper canon.
I mean, she might be here when they do. Who knows? Because if it's the next episode or the episode after, Lissa's going to be around.
Yeah, that's right. For the next 2, we'll have Lissa. So party, woo woo! Love that.
Oh, that'd be rad. I was like, I'm also a photographer, videographer myself, so I always want to get photo shoots of other people, and it's always harder to get pictures of me because I'm always doing it for other people. And then, like, obviously other people are good, but they're not gonna have the same eye as me if they're not like really, really into photography. They can just work a camera and sort of understand angles.
Yeah.
But an actual proper photographer is different.
Because like I feel like I've got the eye, but I don't have the understanding of the camera. So like I have ideas in my head. Yeah. And sometimes it works.
Sometimes it works.
And sometimes it really doesn't.
Yeah.
Like I try hard
because I take great pride.
We're coming to RTX Austin this year.
Oh yeah, we are coming to RTX Austin.
So if you're at RTX Austin,
hire photography. I mean, I have a degree in
I have a HNC
that boy.
in visual communication, which included photography, but it wasn't the main thing.
That's a good point. I can see that in canon, huntsmen are encouraged to live their lives together, so that, like, obviously they're like a unit. It's better for society if there's a unit of huntsmen that live together because it's better protection.
Yeah. I'm broke.
I want to get them, but you haven't got confirmation.
I haven't got confirmation from my work that I actually have the time off.
Even though you've booked it. You just have to bully them into telling you.
Yeah.
Yeah. You don't.
We went to MCM Manchester last year and made friends with a fantastic Adam cosplayer who was the nicest person I've ever met.
He's lovely.
He was so nice. He was really nice to like take pictures with and talk to, but he was like dead serious when it came to doing.
Yeah, but he was fantastic because we did like a shoot with the fighting him as Adam, the new Adam outfit, and he was great. But like as soon as the cameras were off, we were like chatting and joking.
He would be like proper like serious face, and then like we'd cut it, and then you'd be like, "How was that? Was that okay? Do I need to change this? Was that all right?"
And
we were like,
"Good.
You're fantastic.
Yeah,
don't need to change a thing."
Yeah. Oh, Yang's next bike was a 2-seater. I mean, there was plenty of room on the Bumblebee for both of them, so I don't think she'd need it.
Yeah.
Before they sell out, but I have surgery in the spring, so I don't know if I'll be in any state to go. That sucks, broken things.
The one you have the picture on this channel? The Adam we have a picture of on this channel?
No, that's Sketch McDraw.
That's right.
Who I've met a couple of times. Who's a fantastic Adam as well.
Really, really funny too.
He's the one that, I don't know if you remember, if you know, he's the one that with the Cinder cosplayer who took like a selfie with Yang's severed arm. I was at that convention as Yang because we'd been taking pictures before then. And we also got one with that severed Yang arm where I'm like punching at him. And the arm's like in midair, and we photoshopped the person holding it out, who I think was actually a Blake, which is quite weird.
Oh, the irony.
Yeah. It's weird. I've been in loads of random things to do with like the fandom at this point. Like at peak moments, I'm like, oh yeah, I was there. Oh, I saw that thing, or was involved in it in some way. It's weird. Oh. It's expensive as fuck.
Oh yeah. Cool.
I don't think Yang would be Bakugo. Bakugo's too nuts for Yang.
Yeah, like I think that if Yang was like Bakugo, she would just be like nicer Bakugo. Like Bakugo who's still strong and explosive, but just not as dickish.
Yeah.
Is that mean to say?
No.
I love Bakugo. Don't get me wrong. I think he's great.
I think it's hilarious that I've met the Adam Taurus, but not really. He was at MCM Glasgow last year, the day that you weren't there. And Lissa was Cinder. And I took a couple of pictures at the photo shoot, but I wasn't in cosplay that day. Yeah. Because I was just doing photo shoots that day. Sad. If it had been like the year before, I'd have been there as Yang.
Yeah, I agree. Yang's not Bakugo, actually. She feels more like Deku or All Might.
Yes. I think so.
That's a good point.
Yeah. Yang is, and not as egotistical, and not as like trying to.
She's not Bakugo at all. Let's just forget that.
She's really not. Like, except for similarities, and I guess they're like powers in a way. Their actual personalities are super different, especially as is in the show now. Like Bakugo might be slightly better a person, but he's still nowhere near the same person as Yang. BB greater than GOAT. I like these emojis that are happening in the chat. Yang versus All Might, who would win? All Might.
All Might would.
All Might would win. And I love Yang a lot, but All Might would win.
Yeah.
Yang sacrificed her true love, Bumblebee, for Blake. What a good friend. She did. And now, you know what's really sad? Remember when Bumblebee came out, the song from the Volume 5 soundtrack? No, Volume 4 soundtrack. And everyone was like, it's about the bike.
Bike's fucking
the
dead
bike's
now.
gone.
swords.
Sad. You're right. Yang and All Might would never fight. They're too pure. They would only spar. They would never actually fight.
Yeah.
Yeah, Adam tried to take advantage of Yang's PTSD. Was really fucking infuriating, but she handled it really well.
Yeah.
And Blake sort of stepped in at the point where Yang was feeling a bit more vulnerable to just sort of assure that things were cool and that they were going to kick this goat off the bridge together. Oh my god. Yeah, that one's good. Fuck.
Sorry, goat boy.
Who do you think is going to initiate the talk? At this point, I don't know, because they're both sort of a bit more at ease with each other. And, like, Blake understands Yang more now.
Mm-hmm.
And they'll have just defeated this, like, huge problem in their lives. So they're both going to be in pretty high spirits.
I think they're both going to be pretty fragile.
Yeah, maybe Blake. I feel like Blake's more forward than Yang has been for the last volume. So I can see it being more Blake. But maybe Blake's going to be so exhausted and traumatized. Because as much as she's really done with Adam, seeing Adam die is not going to be something she'll
have thought she'd prepared for. Like,
no.
She won't, I don't think she'll handle it well.
So maybe Yang will be the one to be like, yo, we need to talk.
Yeah.
We have a long walk back. So we might as well chat.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to peace out, I think.
That
doesn't mean that you need to if you want to keep going.
No, I think we'll give it 10 minutes because it's nearly 11. So we've got 10 minutes left in this live stream, and then we will be seeing you lads again next weekend for lesser live streaming and our reaction to chapter 11 and our chapter 12 chat. What else? Oh yeah, we do have. I think I said it before. We do have a Patreon. So if you really want to see our reaction to chapter 11 early, I should be uploading it to Patreon tomorrow. That's usually the time I try and get it up before it goes on YouTube.
Yeah.
Yang carries Blake back and they talk. I don't think she'll have to carry her as much unless Blake gets really fucking hurt in the fight.
I think she might get really hurt.
If she does, then yes. But if she doesn't, then it'll be more like a shoulder lean to help her back. Yeah, the talk at the farm, but then there's been sort of small moments between them since then, since the talk at the farm, and I think the key reason that those soft eyes happened was because Blake like reassured Yang that she was 100% going to come back from said tower, and like she could see that Blake was really trying, so I think it just sort of reminded her of, I guess, the Blake that she really likes, which is why she gave those soft eyes. Like it wasn't a Blake that was trying to give her pity or like make these grand statements of protection. It was like the Blake that she actually likes.
I mean, you're right.
Yeah, that Blake. Back. Like I think that made her really happy to see.
Yeah.
Can we get an F for the 69 viewers?
So yes, you can because it's 68.9. Now it's 70.
You fucked it.
Someone drop out.
Somebody needs to drop out, otherwise you can't have the meme. Thank you.
Thanks.
Now you're standing here with
that look in your eyes.
Sad. I know that All That Matters minor version was beautiful.
Hey.
I wonder if we'll get another redo of that in the fight.
69, dude.
Oh, it's back up again. 70. Fuck. We're never going to maintain that 69, boys. Sorry.
Everyone can press F for 69 though.
God, there's so many Fs in the chat. Any last thoughts on the episode? I thought it was a great episode.
Fantastic.
Very excited to see what happens next time. Adam's gonna go off the Goatman Bridge. He's gonna haunt that bridge forever. Shut down the Fs. Ben, that was the best fight that there's been for a while in RWBY.
I think it's great.
I can't think. I mean, the Neo Cinder fight was pretty good, but this one was like really good, and there was a lot to it. Favorite part about the chapter? I'm trying to think of a specific one. I think the fucking bike landing on Adam has to take the biscuit. To be honest, it was so good. I think if we
tried to say that it wasn't that, then
it was so good. And I think it'll be a pretty close run thing, but I don't think Adam's going to manage to take on both of them at once. I think that'll be his downfall.
yeah, basically, last thoughts on this episode. Where's the next episode? Yeah.
Yeah.
I really want the next episode because it's gonna be a good. But yeah.
That bike hitting Adam was so cathartic, honestly. Fucking watered my crops.
Cleared my skin.
I wish.
I believe in the Neo God.
The god of
The
Neo.
God of the Neo.
What's
The Neo God of the God of the Neo. Goodness.
I
love her.
Okay. Predictions for next episode. Yang Semblin's coming back. And a new Blake and Yang song.
Or
with heavy rock.
Or acoustic of Bumblebee.
Wouldn't work with the fight unless it's afterwards.
No, I mean it like after.
maybe both. Depends. Oh, and also a giant water grim.
Yeah.
Giant fucking water grim. We called it here.
Yes, both. I want glowy hair. I burn from shadows.
I would fucking love if it was
I
called
would
that.
cry.
Armed and Ready. I feel like Armed and Ready's already had its little moment when Yang landed.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna
also Callie is best girl. That's my prediction for next episode.
Callie's
is
best girl.
Callie appears, batters Adam with a tea tray, and he falls.
Here's a theory. What about a giant water grim Callie with a tea tray? And it just like picks the mech up on the tea tray and eats it. Could happen.
I hate that as a theory.
Strong theory. Expect the video on it soon.
I swear if Yang's hair gets cut off, we shall rage.
Yang's hair's gonna be fine.
Yeah.
I think she'll be good. It's more whether someone gets stabbed, or if Yang's robot arm gets shattered this time.
Mm-hmm.
That could happen.
We pop in the biggest balls when the Kraken appears.
Honestly, the live stream's gonna be all like, see if there's a big fucking water grim, and if it's especially if it's a Kraken grim, we're gonna fucking go even nuts in this live stream.
Yeah.
Just fuck everything else in the episode. We're just like, the water boy appeared.
Yeah. If the water boy appears, then we're just gonna have to leave and try and find Kraken somewhere in Glasgow.
You know that like everybody that's watching like this stream and then they watch the episode, if that water lad appears, they're all gonna think of this fucking live stream and laugh. Because I will in the reaction video if that's what happens. Kraken sells your crack.
Hate that.
It's good live Kraken video feed. A unicorn grim. My god.
Imagine that.
These are the three pillars of our we have four, sorry. Lissa chat, Jorah chat, Kraken chat, and Goat chat.
Goat chat is peak.
I feel like Goat chat's not got a lot of goat time left, so we should get in as much Goat chat as possible before the
Lissa,
inevitable.
prepare yourself for Goat chat next week.
Yeah. The helicopter. Oh, the airship. Okay. Thank God. Oh, thank you. Shadow Death. Very edgy.
Lissa's armed and ready.
This volume has been fantastic, actually. Yeah, please at me on Tumblr if the Kraken appears, because I'll just make sure to shut off all my social media until I've watched it. So if you do it, I won't see it.
Yeah.
Goat chat supreme. Oh man, I'm gonna be sad without the goat a little bit though, because I kind of like the goat chat.
Yeah.
I know that he'll always be in our hearts and in the river that he fell into. Honestly, Lissa, you know how many times this one's been spoiled by things because she won't put her fucking phone down.
That, and I'd like go on Twitter.
I don't know why.
And then I see someone's and I'm like, or I like see something like a notification that comes up like, oh, your friend did this. And then it just, I think, oh, that can't be a spoiler because it doesn't read like a spoiler, and then I click it and it's a spoiler.
Yeah, I don't know why you do that. You should just like not open anything in your episode time because you know it's gonna be something.
Yeah.
I've actually had like nothing spoiled this volume, which has been great. Because last volume I had a fuck ton spoiled.
Yeah, especially the Yang Weiss reunion.
Yang Weiss reunion got spoiled for me, which made me really sad. And then the RWBY Yang reunion got spoiled as well. And I was just like, really? And it wasn't even like I went onto things accidentally. People tagged me in things. And I was just like, the fuck, my dudes?
Yeah.
So I made sure to never go on social media again until I've seen the episode.
Happy birthday!
Happy birthmas! I was about to say Happy Chrysler. It doesn't work anymore.
Merry
Not at
Chrysler.
Christmas. Hierarchy of needs, but it's different types of chat. Oh my god! Please make a hierarchy of this fucking chat. I don't know what will be at the top though, because like Lissa chat's pretty sacred. I feel like
let you decide that.
Yeah, well, you have my permission to go wild with it.
Honestly.
Yeah, Watergrim is definitely on its way. That's our prediction. The big Kraken boy.
Yep.
Even if it's not a Kraken, I'm going to say it's a Kraken boy. What?
I hate that as things go.
Oh, he like a huge. I just want it to be fucking big. I know I keep saying it, but I want it to be the biggest boy in the game. Goat chat is top, followed by Lissa. I think that's right.
I think that's about right.
This is like named after the goat. This stream.
Yeah.
So it's pretty high up there. Neptune Grim gracefully leaps out of the water. Ew. That'd be fucking gross. Yeah, ew, I just had a very dark thought about that, but nah.
No, please.
Please no, or please say.
No.
Don't say.
Don't say.
Yeah, it's pretty dark.
Right, well, I think we can wrap it up.
Oh yeah, we're fast approaching the 11 p.m.s in the Scotland Shire. So we'll have to be fleeing. But we will see all of you good fellas next week, where we'll have the Lissa live. Our
Shark Boy.
Our chapter 11 reaction will go up, and we will do a live stream discussion on Saturday, I believe. I can't think there would be any issue with that one, so should be Saturday, the usual time, for a very special Lissa chat live.
Love that good live Lissa chat.
Yeah, but thanks for hanging. Thanks for the super chats, always appreciated. Thanks for pointing out the creepers. Praying for the goat gods and the Kraken gods.
Yeah.
And we're cracking the biggest bottles when the Kraken appears next week.
You will see me smashed next week if it is a Kraken Grim.
Yeah. All right.
So, yeah.
Flip sides.
Bye, boys.
It.
See you later.
Bye.
Bye.
It's taking ages to